Hello my friends, welcome to another video, and this time around I'm going to talk about a fragrance from the house of Chanel, and this is a very old fragrance. Basically, if I recall well, this is the first fragrance for men that Gabrielle Chanel ever created. It first came to the market in 1955, the name is Pour Monsieur, and its concentration Eau de Toilette. It's a very beautiful fragrance. It's one of the best smelling fragrances for men ever created. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, if you want. I enjoy smelling this scent. Unfortunately, I have one problem with this one, and it's actually quite a big problem for me and for my tastes. Let's talk about the note breakdown because there are some very interesting notes inside this one, and we have quite a long list. So we have neroli, lemon, orange, and verbena. We also have cardamom, coriander, basil, and ginger. And in the base notes, we have oak moss and cedar. So this is considered a woody, aromatic type of fragrance. And as I said, it's simply amazing. The smell is simply great. It's simply delicious. I would I would wear this fragrance for the rest of my life, honestly. This is how much I love this scent. Unfortunately, my biggest problem with this fragrance is actually, and I don't know if this is a reformulation that I have right here because I have a sample of 10 milliliters, but unfortunately, it kind of lacks in terms of performance and also in terms of projection. On my skin, right now, after trying it for a few times, this fragrance manages to have a longevity of around 6 hours, which, in my honest opinion, it's bad. It's bad. And in terms of projection, it basically projects very moderately. And I would have preferred this fragrance to have monster longevity and to have, why not even monster projection. If this fragrance would have resembled Acqua di Gio Profumo, for example, a fresh fragrance that I love and I enjoy wear every time, if this one would have had the same performance and the same projection, this juice would have been a complete bottle, a full bottle in my collection. Unfortunately, it isn't. The smell is absolutely fantastic. You have a beautiful combination between citruses in the opening. You have lemon, you have verbena, you have ginger, which makes everything to pop up. It's very fresh, it's very powerful. It simply puts a smile on your face in the morning, for example, when you apply this fragrance on your skin or your clothes. It's um, it's really something else. Also, you have some very interesting notes in the heart, where you get a bit of cardamom, not too much, but just enough to spice things up a bit. You have neroli, which is absolutely amazing in this fragrance. You get some really nice basil and coriander, and you also get in the end that beautiful woody ending made by the oak moss combined with the cedar. Sorry. So a very, very beautiful fragrance for men. But unfortunately, as I said, I don't know if this is a problem due to reformulation, but on my skin, it doesn't last long, it doesn't project too much, and it attracts a lot of compliments because it's a crowd pleaser, if you want, just like Aqua di Gio was back in the time and still is. It's something else, it's something unique, if you ask me. And it's one of the best smelling neroli fragrances that you can get right now from the market. You can get Mugler Cologne, for example, which is again an amazing fragrance that has the same problem for me and on my skin like this one. You can get cheaper fragrances based on neroli, such as Bright Neroli from Ferrari, which, contrary to this one, gives me amazing performance and amazing projection. And that's one very interesting thing. Too bad, too bad. I highly encourage you to give this one a try. You may have a surprise and see that on your skin it lasts longer, it performs better, it gives you better longevity and better projection, because this one truly is a masterpiece on its own, and it's such a beautiful fragrance to wear, especially in the spring, in the summer, and also in the fall. But basically you can wear this fragrance all year round. It's very pleasant, it's inoffensive, and it simply attracts compliments like a magnet. Very classy, very refined. I see younger people wearing this one, but I do recommend Pour Monsieur or Pour Monsieur to be worn by mature consumers, because basically this is a gentleman's fragrance. This pretty much does it for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Until then, as always, be safe, be good. Peace.